Yo, what's up, everybody? Hey, welcome to another episode of the B-Side Podcast. We're back. We got the Hoop guys in. You know who that is. DP, C Nice. Hey, got a lot of catching up to do. Stay tuned. We'll be right back at you. Yes. Welcome to another episode. We back in the building. Episode, I think, don't quote me on this, 155. We should be more here. We should be more on that, but hey, gotta take some breaks every now and then. Breaks are good. But anyway, hey, let me see here. Let's go this route. Hey, we back. Got the Hoop guys. So without any further ado, you know who they are. My man C Nice and DP. What's up, fellas? Welcome to the show again, man. Welcome like always. Definitely. So, what's been up? What's been up with y'all, fellas, man? Anything new?
Hey, man, getting ready for the big game, man. Got 7 days for the big game.
Oh, yeah.
7 days.
Going anywhere? You going out of town, D?
Probably be in
hosting a party.
Nevada.
Anything was good?
I'll be in Nevada. Oh. I ain't hosting no party. It takes clean. That requires cleanup.
Dave, you know you got the housekeeper coming in there once a week.
Yeah,
you know that.
I wish. I got a free one. It's called a wife. Clean up.
Hold on.
I hit the button.
No canceling on that, ladies.
I hit the button. You see that button right there? I push it.
Oh
wow. Dave, don't get canceled. Dave, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, Dave.
I said I have one. I ain't say I ain't say generalize it for everybody else. I said I got one.
Okay. No doubt. Well, you know how we always start the show off. Food for thought. What's been going on in your mind? You know, the week or something that grabs you like, you know what? But pondering, yes. I'm using the word pondering. I'm pondering on this that I just heard. Is reminiscing in my head. Let me get it on now. CZ, anything?
Okay. I heard food for thought. Donald Trump told his people that he is going, if he gets reelected, he will make gas prices $2. When the last time anybody seen $2 gas prices?
Just tell us anything.
The president, man, I saw $3.70 for unleaded.
Yeah, $3.70, but he's saying $2. When is the last time you seen $2 in California?
Well, he wasn't really. Remember, he don't like California, so he wasn't really talking about us as a state. You know what I mean? So I think he's probably talking about Iowa. You know what I mean? All of them. They already practically about $2, right about that.
Can't go nowhere else.
Food for thought. $2.
Definitely can't do that. No question. Yeah, that's crazy. What about you, D? Go ahead. Finish up.
I said I can't think of the last time I saw $2. So.
Right. Okay. Who can? That had to be what? Late 90s, maybe mid 90s.
Like 2000s, maybe.
Something. I don't know. That's crazy. What about you, DP? What's happening?
Man, not much, man. Chilling.
So, knowing you, Dave, you always got something up your sleeve. I know something caught your attention. Don't do us like that, Dave. Don't do us like that. You always got something up your sleeve. We got to be ready when we're around DP. You got to be ready. You got to be on your ones and twos.
Just a question for the audience, man. Okay. And I mean, y'all can chime in on this one too. You know what I mean? I had a little thought the other night. You know, I had to go to an engagement last night at a church. And so my question is, I went to church for a lot of times in my youth. Uh-huh. I mean, like every other day.
Hold on. If you don't mind me asking, what was the religious background? What was that where you had to go every other day?
Pentecostal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Sunday, all day Sunday. Sunday, Bible school, YPWW, service, the whole bit. Sunday is a wash.
It's rough.
So my brother-in-law got a prestigious award, at a particular church. And I hadn't been to church in a while. But the preacher preached a message.
Okay.
And a message, this food for thought was, I've been to church a lot. And I'm pretty sure a lot of other people went to the church a lot.
Mhm.
But what happens when you hear a message and you know you've heard it before? Are you just as excited when they say it or heard it for the 1,000th time? Is it the message or is it the messenger that they're excited about? Just something to make you just say,
I think it's the messenger, the delivery.
Because they all regurgitate the same stories.
Walk by faith. And even if you have not been to church, you already know what walk by faith is.
Yeah, yeah.
And for a pastor to preach of walk by faith in 2024 and had a whole sermon rocking,
I think they like the message.
Rocking, like it was
Strong
the first time they heard it. Like it was the first time they heard it.
Action.
Like it was the first time they heard it.
Are they on the payroll?
Make you want to say, So I asked myself, was it the message or the messenger?
Messenger. A lot of people go because they like the messenger.
Yeah.
What if they were new people in the church and they never really have heard that before?
Well, they're new.
On the ride home from Victorville, you know what I mean? That's why I had to go. Yeah, I know.
It's far out there, ladies and gentlemen. Just Google Victorville. Way out of past civilization.
I was in deep thought. This was just last night. In deep thought.
Yeah.
What was it?
All right. What do you think? I mean, that you're still like 50-50 on it? I mean, how are you leaning on that? Pause.
That's something I'm pondering on, man.
Got you.
I looked around, man. I was observing everybody in there. I wasn't just focused, on the pastor now. I was looking at everybody.
Yeah.
And you know how sometimes you go to a concert, or how about this one, C Nice? You'll appreciate this one. We're in Newport Beach. Maybe at a club somewhere, you'll be Newport Beach. And then guess what? They throw on Sweet Home Alabama.
Craziest thing I've ever seen.
You're looking for the exit doors. You're looking for the exit doors.
Hold up. But that ain't even the catch. Cat starts singing it.
Everybody.
Everybody.
So is that similar to Sweet Caroline?
Exactly.
Pretty much.
Same thing.
Everybody.
So is it one of those things where you just get caught up in the environment and you just singing it because you heard it 1,000 times and you kind of excited because you know the words and everybody else singing, you want to just join along?
Everybody know the words.
I don't sing it. I don't sing it.
Craziest thing
I refuse to sing it. Either one of them. But so I put it into that same context.
That's a good one. That's still one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
Yeah.
My life.
Right? Like, so what drives someone to sing that song and they all hardcore hip hop? And then they break out and sing that song.
The craziest thing I ever seen.
Yeah, it's
crazy.
I don't want to say like muscle memory, but it's one of those songs, man. Like one of them songs like Amazing Grace in church. It's like,
but that's my point. So
yeah.
So,
how many times we gonna start singing this song? Can we get a remix at least? We
So
need a
here we
remix.
go. It's neither the message or the messenger.
Yeah.
It's the environment of
Yeah.
inclusion,
All right, Baba DP. All right, Baba. No doubt. No doubt. He out here teaching today. Out here
Food for
teaching
thought.
today.
Just something
Yeah.
make you say,
Yeah. 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 Well, I had a couple things this week made me like, what? One thing is like, did we learn anything from COVID, right? Wash your hands. And I heard something about some facts, right? That if people wash their hands properly, that would negate over 600,000 deaths. That's crazy, right? When you think about it, right? Basic washing your hands, right? Caveat, fellas. You should wash your hands before you take a leak, fellas. You've been touching everything and after. Touching everything, you pissing, then afterwards you wash your hands. You should do it both, I think. Because you're touching everything, wash your hands first, do your man, and afterwards, wash your hands too. Right? Touching everything, you just go straight to the leakage. It's like, wait a minute here. And then who knows? We hope that doctors and nurses and everybody in the healthcare industry are hygienically inclined to wash your hands properly, thoroughly, and eliminate some of the deaths. Crazy, right? I mean, you would think we would learn something from COVID, but man, you just peep it out, man. People still kind of nasty out here. Like, why don't we want to wash our hands?
Bob, you know what I'm gathering from this, Bob?
What's up?
You're becoming a germaphobe.
Wait.
What the hell, man? Are you displaying? Are you displaying some OCD
No.
type of characteristics? Type of characteristics. Look, man. Last show, bro, you was talking about some old dirty, homeless people and all they got all of this, and now you talking about washing your hands and cleanliness.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey,
Have you ran into some some steak? You know what I mean? And all of a sudden you like
it's just hey, it's just like when you work in the office, right? You always hear when there's potluck going on. You always find out like, don't touch her dish. Wash your hands, sir. Don't touch that dish. Don't touch that dish. That person running, they don't wash their hands. You always hear that, man.
Our potlucks was more like, don't eat her dish. She got 100 cats in the house.
That's it. But yeah, man. I mean, I think also, I don't know. I guess you could put it in that category. How can I say? You always do well. I should say, always do well, but you have a better judgment, not necessarily judgment, but you have a better feel if you go somewhere and it's a nice bathroom. I think that some of these companies, these fast food companies, they got tons of money. Hire somebody just specifically for the restroom.
Man, you want to know what I have? You know what I have a problem with? What possesses somebody to scribble their name with a knife on a toilet seat? Who in their right mind does something as heinous as that?
There has to be some jail type stuff or something. Like who thought that up?
What possesses somebody to scribble their gang or nickname on the toilet seat?
Yeah. Crazy, right?
On the mirrors. It's just like you know how we was, clubs, you got the restroom attendants. They should be restroom attendants in all these facilities, man. Pay them. Because these transients, they everywhere. Messing everything up for everybody. You got codes on the bathroom. It's like, damn. You can eliminate that by hiring someone who specifically their job is to make sure the riffraff don't go into the restrooms. You'll get definitely. I think you would get more traffic in if your restrooms were cleaner.
Man, and I would agree, man. You know what I mean? Having an electric car, you got to charge up, man, at places that you may not necessarily know, and you may have to use the bathroom. A lot of places don't even allow you to come in there if you're not even a paying customer for that very reason.
Mm-hmm.
It's a cold game. So you know what I mean,
Okay.
I had to buy a $11 Cold Stone, you know what I mean, cup that I didn't even want just so I could take a dump.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, man.
Cold game.
Is that right? Is that right on cue?
I was like, woo.
Right on cue?
Cold game.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, it's a trip, man. That you know, I
Hey, no,
drive, so it's
no,
like, man, sometimes it's just like, man, you know what? I'm gonna hold it and rather than go in here. Go ahead, get my pissy cup out the car. Get my,
man, facts.
for real.
Yep.
For real, man. So I was just
Yeah.
thinking about that. You know what I mean? I was just like, yo, it'll stop all these because you see, they have the check who comes in here allegedly supposed to clean the restroom. Eliminate, just hire somebody. Hey, look, real job. Yo, get tips, work your magic. Boom. All your job is to make sure this bathroom clean. Get the riffraff out of there. And like you said, cats on there
But
scribbling on the seats. That's less money spent on,
but they
toiletries, whatever the case may be.
but they
For
do.
real.
Back in
Yeah.
back in the back in the 80s when I worked at Foot Locker, you had an assignment that people had to go in there and make sure they clean the bathroom. That was kind of part of the little thing. You know what I mean? Everybody had their little day they had to go make sure the bathroom was clean. You had to sign off on that junk too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know if they do that today. You know what I
And
mean?
you hope,
But
See it every once in a
today
while.
wasn't the day that there was always one cat that we used to go up there and tear that bathroom up.
Hey, man. Always, yo.
Always
With some
one
cats,
cat.
it's just like, yo, if you don't get your tail up out of
yeah,
here,
Like,
you know,
yo, work.
yeah, man,
but
that's
nah,
one
yeah.
thing.
But
Yeah, that's
but but
it. And
Bob,
then,
but Bob,
yo,
hey man,
what's up?
I mean,
Huh?
washing your hands, I think it's important. Yeah, I think it's a very important thing. But one thing that we have to understand is, you know what I mean, our body is okay with germs.
Yes,
It's
I get
okay.
all that. I get it. But
It's
all I'm
okay.
saying is, fellas, proper thing is to do. Your hands is everywhere. Then you go in there, get your piss game on. I think you should wash your hands before you put on your Johnson, man, and let it out. You know what I mean?
It's
Your
just a
forehead,
finger,
man.
bro. It's just like you touched up with your finger. You don't wash your hand every
Hey
time you
man,
touch
hey man,
something, bro.
hey, I bet you some girls
How
can
many
have some
times you
yeasties with the with
how many times you take a leak? It's like damn. It's like, hey man, you gotta
hey,
wash your hands
as I
before.
got
It's like,
older, it's
hey
like,
bro,
yo, I got a
you,
baboon
you
bladder now. Saying as I got older, a baboon bladder is like, no hold shit. Like, goddamn.
come on, man. It's
Yeah.
like you go
Hey,
piss 5, 7 times a day. It's like everybody go take a leak 3, 4 times a day, maybe.
no, I drink a lot of water, man. I drink a lot of water.
Man, I drink about a gallon of water myself too.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Hey, some other, people's bladder,
Hey.
is out there. Well, you know what? I'm gonna give my VGQ real quick. Something I heard, right? They said, I think we're getting bamboozled out here, fellas. This is gonna be a hard pill to swallow. Pause. However, I think that, obviously Valentine's Day is coming up, right? I think men are actually the romantics out here. I think men are. I think they,
Amen, brother. Yeah, preach.
I think
That's
so,
not a
man.
VGQ. That's solid.
That's
That's
solid.
solid.
Okay. But
That's solid. I like where
I
you're
think
going
I
with this.
think I think that they have it confused, thinking that the women are the romantics. No, it's the men. Because I heard something, facts, that men fall in love in 8 seconds compared to a female fall in love in 14 days. Obviously, I mean, who don't look at the physicalness? I mean, that's the first thing. You're attracted to looks. I mean, that goes both ways. However, when I heard that, I'm like, yo, we are the romanticists. We are. Especially right now, Valentine's coming up. dudes is spending mad amount of loot to impress this female. And then you ask the female, well, what did you get your significant other on Valentine's? There's nowhere in comparison.
It's romantics and romanticized. Two different words with two different meanings.
Break it down, brother. Break it down, Baba. Break it down, because you preaching today. Break it down, Baba. You preaching today.
That's why I want you today on this one, Bob. You know what I mean? The romantics are the ones that put forth the effort, you know what I mean, to be romantic. The ones that's romanticized are the receivers of it. So you're absolutely right on all of that. That's not a VGQ. That's reality.
Yeah. Because I'm sitting here like, you know what? It's like cats, like mad money going to be spent on the 14th. Now, mind you, it's going to bring a lot of November babies, obviously. But it's like, when you think about it,
hey man,
it's
hold
like,
up. Can we pause for a second?
Yeah.
Isn't your birthday in November?
Yeah.
Hey, he would. That means he would know.
Yes. And then also, you know, like you said, Dave, you gotta have a reality check. Also, right? I don't know if you guys are members of Spotify, right? And towards the end of the year, they break down everything that you listen to, genres and all that. And the last 2 years, you know, you get the message, and it's like, oh, Rob, you big romanticist. As far as the songs I'm listening to, right? The favorites repeating. You know what I mean? Because I'm sitting here listening. You know, I mean, I'm a hip hop fan, no doubt, but some of this hip hop is trash. Like when I turn on my TV, I got it to a soul channel. You know what I mean? It's like mostly, and I step back, like I listen to a lot of R&B too. You know what I mean? I like the harmonies and the riffs and things like that. And it's just like, well, damn. Like, because the last 2 years, it had shout out to is it Alexis Isley, messed it up, sorry. Oh my goodness. Songbird. And I can't even think of her name right now. Damn. Anyway, female singers, but the beats and how they harmonize is ill. And yeah, I'm like, we've been fooled. We are the romantics.
Yes, we are. And the law of attraction is not the first law. It's the law of vibration is the very first law. No different than when someone is staring at you, you feel it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The law of attraction is a secondary law. You know what I mean? So you're not going to have a good connection with anybody until you get that first law, and that's through energy. And vibration comes first.
Yep. Vibes and energy. Yep.
That is a fact. That is a fact.
Yeah, but when I don't know, man, that just hit me in the stomach. It's like, yeah, men fall in love 8 seconds, women 14 days. Like, damn.
I didn't know that. I would love to get a little bit more on that one.
Damn.
See how they came up with that one.
Yeah. You know, obviously it's
that's where they come. That's where they get the term of sucker born. You know what I mean? Every minute. That's where they get that from.
Shoot.
Is that where that came from?
Not attached. I mean, 8 seconds you fall in love. Like, goddamn. 14 days. And it takes her 14 days. And look how many men are in women's pipelines. Pause. Compared to men. We ain't got nothing. We were not even comparable. How many backup plans we got to women? Not even compared. We're not even.
Well, if it only takes 8 seconds to love, then I would question what love really is.
Yeah, I mean,
but
it's like you're saying, it's the law of the attraction, right? You can have unconditional love for somebody, but if you're not attracted to them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's no way that can be unconditional.
8 seconds.
You know, but if you're not, like you said, if that vibe ain't there anymore, it ain't there. But you still got love for that person.
I'm just thinking, Jess, you know what I mean? Just for me, right? You know what I mean? 8 seconds to love. I don't know if I've ever loved anybody in 8 seconds.
I can name one, the Maradigm, Right? See?
Hey, yeah, that.
Hey.
You're the B-side podcast.
Got the money. Shorts right now, baby. Shit.
Looking for it.
She gonna leave anyway, so I'm gonna enjoy the time with her anyway.
So that's not love. That's infatuation. That's the difference. That's what I'm saying. 8 seconds to infatuation. I would agree with.
Right?
8 seconds. 8 seconds to infatuation is doable. 8 seconds to love, not so much.
Well, how do you frame love at first sight then? How you frame that then?
That's just a term. You know what I mean? That's not a reality. No one can love in 8 seconds. Love is.
I get what you're saying.
Love is a definition of unyielding everything for anything. That's love. In 8 seconds, you can't unyield anything. You can change your mind in 2 seconds. Do I want to do that? No.
Yeah, but if you
infatuation, yes, I will give it. Love,
hey man, these women cast spells on you, Chief.
Facts. There are witches out here.
They will. They cast spell on you, man, for real. You don't tell me Marathon ain't. I don't know if we heard her name or whatever. We all know who she is. She's casting spells on cats, man.
What about old girl Drea, who about to have a baby with the kid from Houston Rockets, Jalen Green?
Yeah.
She's 39 years old. He's 21.
And he the one humping the teammate. Remember that, ladies and gentlemen?
That's why she knew she had one. Easy.
The bell-bottom suit gave it all away. The sequin bell-bottom suit gave it all away.
That's witchcraft. And what's the other one? Brittany Renner.
Hey man, that's some. Hey man. Well, we obviously know Kim Kardashian. Look how much she just spelled cats, man. Come on. These women got spells, man. Straight up. You got
Erykah Badu. Erykah Badu.
Oh man,
got them cats dressed differently. You know what I mean? Acting differently. You know what I mean? Hey, that's a fact. I don't care what you say. That's a fact right there. Whatever she got.
Y'all say something wrong, Bob?
Hey,
Bob, y'all say something wrong?
Right on. Hey, you will change your religion over that. All that body. Yeah, hey man. Hey man.
Jada Pinkett.
Yeah.
We know they ain't right. We know they.
Can we keep going?
Yeah, but hey man, you know, back in the day, man, when Jada was hot, mad cats loved her, man, for real. Keep
that's
going,
why, man. She wild.
The spells, man. It can happen. Tell you, Marathon, 8 seconds. It's probably 5 for me. 5. Shit. Like, woo, like woo.
B-side podcast would love to have you on.
Oh my goodness.
Who was the one in Miami you saw? Who was that?
Was that Gloria Belize? Was it Gloria Belize? No,
I don't know. You tell me. Who did you see? You knew everything about her. She was
Zara Elise. Zara Elise.
Bob, I never looked at C Nice in a way before my life.
Hey,
the way I looked at him when he was like, "Oh, I know who you are." She was like, "Really?" He's like, "Oh yeah." I said, "This fool's stalker."
Hey man. Hey, it's like that.
I'm telling you right now, there's certain people in your lifetime, like a Marathon, if I ever see her in person, I already got my spiel coming out. You know what I mean?
I never forget.
I'm prepared to ask you and talk to you about. So
I never forget this. We was out. I think we was all together one night, man. I mean, we was out in Hollywood, right? And all I remember is Stacey Dash bumped into me. I turned around and here come Naomi Campbell. I was like, "Oh my God!" I didn't. Remember that? Because we seen Wesley Snipes.
They all. The Prince was there.
Yeah, they came out of that limo.
that limo.
Yeah.
And, Vinyl was the name of the spot. Yeah, Vinyl.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. Hey, dude.
They was rolling.
They
deep.
was always. I don't give a damn. Who cares about her political stance, Stacey Dash? Who gives a shit? Who cares? Who cares? She's so fine. It's like, I don't care what you are. Whatever.
That Dame Dash sister, man.
Dame Dash, love to have you on the show.
So, oh well. Hey, she's always, ever since moving, I was like, oh my God. Woo! DeAndre, if you're listening, Brown, stop it. I know what he's saying. Yeah, go be with them red bones. Stop it. Beauty's beauty, regardless of the color. Okay, strictly out to you, DeAndre. Whatever. Red bones need love too. Oh, I should put that on the t-shirt. Red bones need love too. Yeah, but you know what? Hey, you know what? Since we was talking about Jalen, we got the clip. Thank you, D, for sending it to me. We're gonna go ahead and bring this up there. Hey, why not? Let's see here. Let's bring it up. Share the screen. See what she got to say. Is the volume? Let's see here.
Okay.
It's easy. Everyone's talking about it and whatnot.
What do you think about all of it?
What's his contract?
Oh, shit.
I'm asking.
He's gonna be.
I'm asking
In
for
a few
reason.
years, he'll be making $300 million.
Okay, so
He's gonna max out. He's gonna be one of the max guys.
okay, and so in no way, shape, or form do you guys think that he has any choice in who he dates, who he fucks?
And cool, if you want to fuck a 21-year-old, cool. But now you got a baby by a 21-year-old. You are a predator. And I said this last year, yo. There's a lot of women in their 40s. I can't believe that you won't speak to this.
She don't think it's predatory.
No, she pandering because she don't want to alienate herself from a woman audience the same way that there's too many horror stories of athletes losing everything that they ever had because they're not insulated, because there are no barriers, because there's nobody
financially
them
and as far as socially.
I don't want to do this thing where we take 20 minutes to explain something to you that is like
obvious.
Right. He just humping on his teammate. Shit, your dumb predator ass might be a beard. Yikes. Might be a fucking beard
That
with your
was the
dodo
rumor.
ass. Please, Miss Mama.
Yes, that
But
is
he's
what
eating.
Dave was saying earlier about Drea Michelle going after Jalen Green. You know what it is, man. It's a money grab. She's going to divorce him. It's a money grab.
Listen,
Throw the pot. Hey, Jalen Green, my fault. If you listen, if you do, get something in writing, man. Get a prenup, something. Get
They
something.
ain't
Man.
getting married. You're just having a baby.
too late.
Well, can't you write up a prenup with your baby mama? It can't.
No.
It just only has to be marriage. You can't have no contract with only marriage. Well, we need to work on something like that, fellas. Hey,
That's why they call it prenuptials.
Well,
Yeah.
they need a
All I
predateals.
All
Predateals.
I
Predate
can
you
say
agreements.
historically off of this one, because me and DP was in a spot years ago with his Chi-Town people, you know what I'm saying? Ron Jameson. That's how long ago this was. She been around that long.
Yeah.
I went to the crib with my brother. He's like, oh yeah, we're gonna go to this little spot in Brooklyn. Right after we went to that spot, DP, she was in Brooklyn with some other cats, dude. So she been around for years. You know what I mean? In spots. I'm talking about just spots. So this is wow. Joe Budden was speaking the truth.
Predatorial. And that's exactly
Yeah.
what it is.
She probably got her son probably the same age as him, right? Around that, right?
Dang. She's 39. She ain't 49.
Well, I mean, shit, it might be probably he's only what, 21?
Well,
Yeah,
think about
20,
this.
yeah,
How old
22, I think.
How old is Antoine Walker?
Dang, Antoine Walker about all right, 40, maybe
Gotta be in
48.
40. Yeah, you gotta be
Late
40.
40s. Late 40s.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's
Yeah, he could. He 48, 49. He could be 50.
Hey, that might be the 8 seconds fall in love, yo. Seen her out and was like, whoop, gotta have her.
Yeah, he gave
That spell.
Yeah.
She got a spell on him.
She was a
Infatuation.
certified
Infatuation.
user on the credit card. She was a certified user on the credit card.
For Antoine Walker? Dang, cold game. So she already know the psychology of that type of person.
Yeah.
Predatorial.
Yeah. And we're not
correct word used,
down on it like this. We just saying about the game, yo. That's all we talking about, the game, for real.
But this ain't love, you know what I mean? This is a business. It was a business. She's professional. And we've already talked about the professionals. You know what I mean? Shout out to Ray Donovan, the writers of Ray Donovan. You know what I mean? They are professionals. They know exactly what they're doing. This is a bad catch. Nothing more, nothing less. She's 39.
And this is the case. This is the case. Now you got a question like, yo, I mean, they got Uncle Green in the locker room. He ain't hit my man like, hey, man, hey, have fun, but that ain't the move, brother. Right? That's when you need definitely some veterans in the locker room, right?
Man, locker room got nothing. Man, they professionals, man. When they leave their locker room, dude, cats ain't talking about their personal life, man. You know, that's the last thing that's going on, man, when they talk about their personal life after the game. Cats go their separate ways after games, dude. You know what I'm saying? And that's just it. And no different than what George Button said, man, about insulating these cats, you know what I mean? It's really, you know, when they get out, it's like, hey, man, the world is kind of like an oyster. You know, hey, look, whatever I want, I can get.
Yeah.
And it's not love, you know what I mean? It's really all about wants, you know what I mean? More so than anything, man. That's all I'm saying. Love, nah, he knew that, you know what I mean? She's probably, you know what I mean, good looking girl, and you know, hey, I'm attracted to her. But I just want to have sex with her. Nothing more, nothing less. And that ain't love, you know what I mean? They just want to have sex.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Well, hey, stick it on the sports, man. Sticking on the sports.
Hey, man, Jalen Green, everybody, man, y'all do better, bro. Y'all better know who with y'all and who not with y'all. You know what I mean?
Like we was talking earlier.
Be smart.
You don't know who he with.
Did the situation with Levine, Bulls player. He was ahead of talking, right? When the NBA trade deadline or whatnot, the trading what I want to say, the trading time frame. His name was big up. Now, where did his foot injury come from?
I told C-Nice, foot injury came from when they was about to ship him to basketball purgatory.
Where they gonna ship him to?
Detroit Pistons. The talks was basically, that's all they had to do was just sign on a dotted line, dude. It was gonna happen last week. Last week it was gonna happen. And we know we've seen this over and over again. When cats know they're about to get traded, oh, I'm hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? About to go get this surgery done.
All of a sudden, right?
We was gonna get a yeah, that was one, right? Yeah, man. Bulls about to trade him for Bogdan Bogdanovic, Jaden Ivey, and what's the center over there? Jalen Duren. And a first round pick.
It'd have been a good place for him, I thought.
Was that?
But again, him and old boy, you know what I mean? Cunningham. Yeah, Cunningham. Cade. You know what I mean? But no point guard, but Javon Carter was a part of that deal too, Bob. You know what I mean? And Javon Carter had already played with Monty over in Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, they know they weren't gonna win this year. They're gonna get another draft pick next year. You know what I mean? Yeah. And probably swing that draft pick into get some vets over there, trades, and try and pull it out that way if they was a smart GM. But that Buster went out like a punk. Like I've been telling C-Nice all along. Y'all don't want him. And I told him, you know what I'm saying? When they were talking about the Knicks was talking about they wanted that. I mean, trust me, you don't want that cat.
A rickety rack knee or foot, we don't want.
No, man, that cat don't play no D. And you know what I mean? He don't know nothing about winning. You know, and playing behind DeMar DeRozan. You know, I'm gonna say playing with DeMar DeRozan. Cat ain't no winner either. He knows nothing about winning plays.
Hey man, he was winning in Toronto.
What did he win, C?
They was winning.
What did he win, C?
Did he get a ring? Was he there with Kawhi?
Did he? How many playoff series did he win, C?
He was winning till he played LeBron.
How many playoff series did he win, C?
I don't.
Exactly. Yeah, 2 maybe. Cat don't know nothing about winning, man. Watch a Bulls game, man, and watch that fool play, dude. When it come down, if it ain't about shoot and it's about a winning play down, Cat gonna screw up, man. He got too many thoughts going up in his head, man, and it ain't good.
This game is basic. He shouldn't have no too many thoughts. This game is basic. Pump fake, step to the side, shoot.
Like I said, man, winning plays. But
so
yeah,
how
Bob,
y'all feel about
that's why his foot hurt. Answer your question.
Yeah. So how y'all feel about the Adams trade?
Is that to free up money?
Yeah.
Adam who?
Adam, they gonna cut him?
For Memphis Grizzlies. He was already out. They traded him for Oladipo and some draft picks.
Well, Oladipo's done. That's Dave's little Michael Jordan part 2. What they
for Houston. He went to Houston.
Tell us. Wait a minute. Hold on. I missed that. So Steven Adams just had back surgery, right? Or something like that, didn't he?
Yeah, he had surgery. Yep. He's out for the whole year.
And he's on the Houston Rockets now?
Yeah.
For
they traded Oladipo and a couple of draft picks.
When was Oladipo on Houston?
He's hurt too. He's hurt too.
Yeah, he's coming off that femur, whatever happened with his leg, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He ain't gonna play no more.
Mm-hmm.
Not like he's playing anyway, but you know what I mean?
And what Memphis is gonna do with him when they already got Derrick Rose over there?
Dude, they got Derrick Rose and what's the dude that played Marcus Smart?
Marcus Smart. Yeah, he hurt too.
Well, Marcus Smart is still serviceable, you know what I'm saying? But Oladipo, like I said, he better than Michael Carter Williams is all I got to say, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna keep saying that. You know what I mean? That was the bet me and C Nice had.
You've been on his head forever.
That's the bet me and C Nice had.
Forever.
And I was right.
Let's just say they both trash. How about that? You know what
I was right. I was right. And I told C Nice that Oladipo is better than Michael Carter Williams.
Season, dude. Y'all was talking about Michael Jordan.
He still lasted longer than Michael Carter Williams. Yeah. Where he at right now? Where he at?
Probably coaching somewhere. Probably coaching somewhere.
Syracuse coaching.
Somewhere. But that's it. The Grizzlies traded Steven Adams to Houston Rockets for Victor Oladipo, 2 2024 second-round picks, and also 1 2025 second-round pick.
I would hope Memphis got the picks. Memphis got those picks, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so they about to lose.
Adams is only 30.
Man, they can't do it.
But Memphis should lose to get a lottery pick.
That's what I'm saying. They about to lose, get a pick.
But you know what? That's the reason why probably they shut down Ja. When that shoulder injury come up all of a sudden, man.
Oh, in practice. It happened in practice.
Allegedly.
No cameras around.
Yeah, allegedly. Come on, man. Like, just sit this on now, man.
Let's just still part of your...
But he's too young to sit down, man. You can't have no cat like that sitting down, man. That's how problems happen, man.
Yeah, especially all them charges. It's like, come on, man. Well, I should say charges, but all the suspensions, man. Yeah. I mean, I think that's the y'all think of any trades going on? It's been really slow.
It's been
slow
quiet,
this time.
Man. It's
crazy slow. Let's see here. Let me yeah, because the last trade was Scary Terry. That was the last one.
That's a bad pick. And that was a horrible pickup for Miami. Scary Terry.
Yeah, Scary Terry good, dude. Scary Terry good player. I don't know if he fit with them, but Scary Terry, I wouldn't mind having that count on my team.
Man, when you think about it, man, this has been a definitely slow trading year. I mean, obviously the Knicks trade went down on December 30th, right? Knicks got OG. I'm not gonna mess up his name. Anabi. How you pronounce his last name?
Anunoby.
Yeah.
Anunoby. You know what I'm saying? Well, hold on, man. This dude's name is Precious.
Yeah.
Yeah, Precious Achua.
Mm-hmm.
He actually, you know what I mean, a hustle man. You know what I mean? That's somebody I would want.
Malachi Flynn, huh? And then obviously RJ Barrett, Quigley, and they got a second round pick. Now that was on the 30th. Then obviously we move up to January 14th. The Wizards, Marvin Bagley, Isaiah Livers, second round pick 2025, second round pick 2026.
Back up. Detroit got rid of Marvin Bagley?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Went to the Wizards. They traded in the Wizards January 14th. And the Pistons received Gallinari and Mike Muscala.
Muscala keep getting traded, dude. He'll never
They got 2 picks. They got 2 picks off of that.
This got to be a world record for Muscala, dude. He's up there with Chucky Brown. He's got to be up there with Chucky Brown right about now, dude.
Where do we remember Chucky Brown from?
Man, come on, North Carolina State. North Carolina State, man.
Baba Dave's day, boy. He out here preaching, giving facts, boy. And then obviously we're aware of the January 17th trade. Raptors, Raptors shipped off. Raptors received Bruce Brown.
I missed that Bagley trade.
Jordan Nwora, messed that up. Kira Lewis Jr. They got a first round pick 2024, first round pick 2024, first round pick 2026. The Pacers got Siakam, right? Siakam, second round draft pick 2024, and the Pelicans cash consideration. Then obviously the January 17th, the Hornets Heat trade. The Heat got Scary Terry. The Hornets got Kyle Lowry, first round draft pick 2027. And this last trade, February 1st, Grizzlies received Victor Oladipo, second round pick 2024, second round pick 2024, second round pick 2025, and the Rockets received Steven Adams. This has been a lukewarm. When was the last time you seen it like this in the NBA? So
non-existent.
Has the trade deadline passed already?
No, next. It's Thursday. Next Thursday, right?
Next Thursday. Yeah. So
right after the All-Star break. Oh, right before the All-Star break.
Right before All-Star break.
Yeah.
Right. This is definitely some lukewarm shit going on right now.
Yeah. The teams that are winning right now, Boston gonna do something. They got to.
You think so?
I see them do it.
They ain't got to do that.
What?
They got Porzingis. They ain't got to do nothing.
Okay, so Boston gonna be doing something, Bob. I'm talking to you, man. I'm talking to you, man. I'm talking to you.
Triggers. Here comes the triggers, Dave. Here comes the triggers, Dave. He couldn't help himself. He couldn't help himself.
You know what I mean? They don't need to do nothing. Ride with them. You know
so speaking of injuries, right? Here go a report. When was this? Lakers Vanderbilt could miss rest of the season with foot injury.
Yeah, what did he do?
Was there Vanderbilt could be up out of there?
No.
It's crazy.
He don't make enough money to really get traded. He'd have to package him up with somebody else. So
yeah, man. It's gonna be interesting to see what's going on with the NBA with the deadline coming up. See what happens, because there's some teams definitely gotta make some moves. No question. No questions, man. It's we'll see. Any speaking of, since we got the All-Star game coming up, any snubs y'all want to talk about?
Man, we know who snub was. No question.
Who was the snub?
Who?
Brunson. Supposed to be starting.
Your guard?
How you gonna start when it's called fan voting? That is undeniable. See, come on, man.
So now you rocking with my man.
Come on,
you rocking with him now. You rocking with him now.
No,
okay,
I'm not. But the fans voted for him. Fans voted for him. Mm-hmm. You got to realize Tyrese Halliburton was big on the NFT platform. So he got a dude. 2 years ago, when the NBA Top Shot came out with those virtual cards, he was all in, And a lot of the the Asians and a lot of these electronic transfer, that they got a chance to know him, and so he's got a following based off of that.
You didn't know that.
And so, yeah, man, just a little education for you, man. Dropping dimes, bro. Dropping dimes there. So that's kind of how he got a lot of the fan votes. Because who watches Indiana? Nobody. Nobody.
Got a point. Got a point.
Since Action Jackson was over there.
Man, like I said, dude. Yeah, so
Allison
that's how he beat Brunson out and everybody else, man, in that fan voting. He's got a following, a cult following.
But hey, man, speaking of, just to segue off what you was saying, I today put on some of those Oculus glasses. That stuff is a whole new world up in there, dude. Like, that is
Shout T Gates. Shout out to the channel. Talk T Gates.
Dude, I got a pair.
That stuff is crazy. That's probably up in there all day.
Yeah, I have about a year and a half.
Dude, that is crazy.
Virtual golf.
Dude, they had a thing talking about you want to walk the plank.
Boxing. Yeah.
Like on the top of some skyscraper. Dude, I couldn't even go out there, dude. I said, that junk was that real, dude. I said, no, dude. I said, let me go back up in the elevator. I said,
wait a minute. Why was you up in the skyscraper as your first view or visit? Why were you up?
Yeah.
Why?
Virtual reality visit.
Yeah. Hey, why would you make that your first visit? It's a fucking skyscraper seat.
They got to be time up in there too, man.
Fail, dude. He's like, I said,
hey.
I thought I go up there. It was crazy. That stuff's crazy, dude. That stuff is crazy, man. That virtual reality.
How much is that product that Google just came out with? And they're talking about it.
Oh, you mean Apple? You mean Apple?
Apple. My fault. Apple. How much are those?
3,500.
Have you tried it on? Can you try it on first?
4,000 if you need that extra battery, because the battery don't last but 2 hours.
You know that.
But
you don't have to pick up that.
Did someone try that on first?
Don't pick up the first generation, people. Do not pay the first generation. Don't be sold by all these people, who got it. Don't buy that first generation stuff. Wait till the second unit come out. I'm gonna pause.
Yeah. Well, getting into that, man. Let me bring this up, man. We're gonna get into I don't know, man. We might have a couple episodes of Knock It Off.
Oh damn, double feature, huh? Double feature.
What's up? Huh?
I said double feature, Knock It Off.
Yeah, we might. You know what I mean? We might have a double feature, man. We might. I'm waiting on it to load up so I can get into it though, man. But my man, like I said, DP he be coming with it, man. He be coming with it, man. He be coming with it. So I guess we let me bring it up. And I think maybe the school should knock it off. This episode of Knock It Off looks like a school band's mom from dropping off kids after promoting her OnlyFans page with her car on campus. As you can see, Florida, not surprised, but okay. Did the school overreact? What's good with this? Hey, man, there's such thing as independent contracting. So, did the school go too far?
I'm not worried about the school. I want to know what the kid is like. Like he probably getting teased. Hey, your mama friends on OnlyFans, you know what I mean? Like, so mom, she promoting her stuff. She don't care. She want cats to tune in.
Yeah, she want
people to tune in.
She like Eddie Murphy right now. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna make adult movies. I want to live forever. You know what I mean? In the minds of everyone. So if I keep getting a younger audience, I'll always have fans for the next 30 years. This is future prospecting at its finest.
Want them new Yeezy, son, don't you? That's how mama get it.
Cold game.
Cold game.
Cold game. You know what I mean? This is like New Kids on the Block. You know what I mean? It's like you want all the teenagers to grow up with you.
And it's like it's not like, you know,
at least they could.
You got to pay for this. You got to pay for it. So if the kids go to the site, they can't go. You know what I mean? They're not getting too much exposure. You got to pay for it, right?
They should at least show the picture of what she looked like. That would have been better marketing. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
You know what? And I think that is probably one of the biggest pump fakes of all, right? Just because somebody has one, don't mean they good looking.
Exactly right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, man.
She's out there promoting. I mean, we don't know how many subscribers she has.
Mm-hmm. Man, she could be somebody with a big old what do you call it? Hunch on the back that got a whole bunch of hair on it that people just like to see. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You have no idea. So for the school, again, man, and we know everybody is not out there doing sexual things supposedly, you know what I mean, on that platform. You know what I mean? But if it is, you know, hey man, it's called free enterprise for a reason. You need to make money in order to pay for services and goods. That is what money is for. So to stop someone from making their money, despite what their moralities are, I just think that's overreacting personally.
Yes, because it is a capitalistic republic that we live in.
Exactly.
So my question is, how does this go down? So mom is rolling in the car, right? She
probably bumping tunes too.
You know that.
Y'all.
She got the stripe. She already doing extra. She got the double stripe, the pinstripe on the car.
Administration has to come outside in the parking lot and say, you can't be here in your car. Is that how that goes? Like, so everybody else's car gets to go through, but they flag her car down? Like, how do they stop that?
I bet you. Who told? You think a male or female told?
It was a female. No question. No question. No, it was a female.
You know what? I'm gonna say it wasn't even a teacher. I'm gonna say it was a parent what reported her.
Yes, of course.
Male or female parent?
Yes.
A male or female?
It's female. It's female.
It's female, dude.
You know, bodied up. She bodied up probably.
No. Hold on. I mean, let's rethink this, right? So let's rethink this. It was in Florida, and we know that Florida is, you know what I mean, infamous for these evangelicals. You know what I mean? That's there too. So we have to look at this a little holistically here, man, and kind of, you know, look at it as a whole and see exactly what's going down here, man. So the
I want my guns with no porn, huh?
Yeah,
I want my guns with no porn, huh?
They want it, but some of them may be overly protective of their children. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
but
who knows? Or maybe it's a race thing. Maybe this person is of a certain race, and someone saw it and like, oh no, you know what I mean? And you know, passed it along too. I don't think it may have anything to do with OnlyFans. That's just what they're saying now, but it could be something more race related.
So
it is Florida.
So now I'm curious, right? It's like, okay, public school or private school?
Ooh, it better be private school. She making some loot,
right?
If she taking them to the public school, you know what I mean? I can see why she promoting it. She trying to get them to private school.
Or charter. I don't know. It's it's oh man, damn.
It's cold game, man.
Yeah. If you're administrator at that school, it's like
That's a
I hate
lawsuit.
to be the bearer of bad news.
How
That is a lawsuit. I'm sure that's a lawsuit. I am sure that is. That is discrimination at its best.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
So you mean tell me I can't roll through here with a Coca-Cola truck? I couldn't roll through here with some, what's something with a candy truck with all that sugar. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's probably more worse than the kids than this.
Yeah, yeah. You know, what it is, their imagination is running wild because, like I said, even if you go to that page, you can't see nothing really because you got to subscribe. You got to pay. You know what I mean? It's no different if they hear something, flavored tobacco, whatever some of those are, the bubblers. You know what I mean? Go online and see what the bubblers are.
How about this cynicism? It really wasn't for the kids to see it. It was the parents to know when their daddy drop it off that they don't see. They're the only ones can pay for it.
That's exactly right.
Ding, 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 ding.
Dads, I will have your own PTA meeting. You know what I mean?
Like, is she coming? I'm coming.
I bet you. I want to see what the pickup and drop off line looks like at that school. I want to see what the pickup and drop off line looks like. Like, is the number dad dropping off the kids?
Hey, honey, you were supposed to drop them off 5 minutes ago. Oh yeah, the line be a little long. We like to wait for somebody else to kind of get there first.
Up there suited and booted. Like, why are you wearing a suit? You're a trash man. I got a meeting today, babe. Got a meeting today. Like, you're a trash man. Why are you in a 3-piece? Why are you in a 3-piece suit?
8 seconds.
8 seconds. Yeah, that spell. And speaking of this, let's go. We doing the triple on the knock it off. Oh man, my man. I don't know what's going on with my guy. I don't know what's going on with my guy, but Meek Millie states that paying for the feminine fat is both lame and soulless. Say what? Everything costs, brother. Buying your girl that princess bracelet or whatever the case may be, probably a matching DC chain. You're paying for it. You're paying for it. Child support. You're paying for somebody else to get it. You're paying for somebody else to get it.
That's kind of
a bottle.
That's cynical too.
I'm just saying, you got to pay child support. She got freedom now, so you pay for the house, whatever case may be, a car or whatever. She's gonna bring in somebody else.
No, Bob, dude. I mean, come on, man. That's not even in the same fruit tree.
I'm saying no. What I'm saying is, he's saying that you're paying for it. If you get child support, you're paying for another guy to come up in there.
That ain't what he's saying, Bob. Come on, man. Well, I don't know. That's not. We're not.
That's one aspect I'm saying. That's one aspect I'm saying.
No,
that's one aspect. Yes.
No.
One aspect.
Yeah. Not even close. He's talking oranges here, man. You on some kumquats. You're on kumquats. You're still in the fruit group. If it's a fruit, you're in tomatoes then. You're on a tomato vine. You know what I mean? That's how much of a fruit you're on right now.
It said it's not a vegetable, Dave.
Yeah,
it's not a vegetable.
Just saying that's the gray area that you at. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what he's talking about. You know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
You know what he's talking about.
But at the end of the day, you're paying for it regardless. Taking it out on date, that's not paying for it?
Bob. You know what he's talking about, Bob. Soliciting.
Okay.
Bob.
So if you
soliciting, Bob.
So
pandering,
if you spend right now, we got Valentine's Day coming up. So you're not soliciting
Bob,
when you buy all these gifts?
Bob, you know that's not what we're talking about, Bob. Bob.
Okay.
Bob, you know that's not what we're talking about, Bob.
What's the difference between a gift?
Break it down.
You want your cash right now. What's the difference?
Break it down in its simplest terms.
Okay.
Break it down.
Do you want this? Do you want this $300 food meal, or you want $300 cash? What's one or the other? We can go to the restaurant, run a tab $300, or do you want this $300 for you? What's the difference?
Okay, so here's the difference.
Is that's not soliciting?
No. Here's the difference. One, the dinner part, there's a choice that someone can make on whether or not if they choose to do that. The other one, there is no choice. It's a paid service. So yeah, it's way different, vastly different.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
Well,
because you don't because she doesn't have to accept the money either.
There's a difference.
She don't have to accept the money.
Let me help you out. Let me help you out with this, Bob. Your beliefs are based off an evaluation of something, correct?
It should be, yes.
The reason why you have beliefs because you evaluate it to a point that it's now planted into your subconscious. That's what it is.
Okay.
But guess what? If you reevaluate your beliefs, that means your beliefs can change.
Okay.
So I'm here to help you with this because you're associating a date, and a date is a form of getting to know someone, not as a means to actually end up in a particular place.
Okay.
So,
but what does date stand for? Dick after the engagement. Dick at the end. That's what date means. Dick at the end.
That's an awesome acronym. I'm glad someone made it, out there, to be used. But
dick at the end. At the end of the day. Girl, let me open up this door. You want some dick?
The appropriate,
girl, let me see. You want some dick?
The appropriate term for dating is for courtship, Bob, to get to know somebody.
Once again,
with no strings attached. Choices.
You're doing it for a reason. You're going to take this girl out, get drinks or whatever for a reason. At the end of the day, there's a bill. I just
Bob,
think it's just
you're confusing me, Bob, because you started off with saying, hey man, 8 seconds a man falls in love, and then a woman 14 days. So if you go on a date knowing that it takes 14 days for a woman to fall in love, you know what I mean, and whatever that case would be, that means that first date, that first date is not a paid service. You already know just based off of that metric that you just pointed out that nothing will happen after that date.
That's a layaway. It's a layaway. It's a layaway plan.
Man,
it's a layaway plan to get it. It's a layaway plan to get it. Now, okay, now look at the statement. Look at the statement. Look at the statement. Meek Mill states that paying for vaginal fat is both lame and soulless. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Lame and soulless. Paying for it.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah. So I mean,
you're paying for it regardless. You're paying for it regardless. It didn't say prostitution.
Let's read it in English. So in English, here's what he said.
You're paying for
so I'm going to interpret. Now I don't know Meek Mill, but hey Meek Mill, if you want to holler at me, hey man, I understand, man. I do life coaching now. You know what I mean? If you could be my first client. You can be my first client. I'll start it now. You know what I mean? I'll become one. You know what I mean? If you need one. So check it out. You know what I mean? He says, states that paying for P is both lame and soulless.
Yes.
So if you're paying exclusively just for that, it's lame. And this is his VGQ.
Yeah.
And soulless. Because at some point, man, relationships are something that is good for people. It ain't good for everybody, but it's good for people. You know what I mean? So we all know that the blue states, and we know what blue states are, right? You know what I mean? The centurions, for people who live to be over 100 years old. They live in these areas in certain countries where they become 100 plus, and it's based off of relationships and active movements. So if you know all of this, not just the physical side of it, if you know all of this, and maybe he's been enlightened by all of this, that would explain why he would put so much layered things that's, you know what I mean, that's kind of demonizing, paying for it, because you're missing out on the things that are actually healthy and useful for people's lives and living.
I get it now, because I get it now.
It is both lame and soulless.
I get it now because you're promoting your coachness. I get it now. I get it because you're promoting your coachness. However, what do you say?
I said I'm not, but I mean, if you need one, I'll become one. Is what I said.
Okay, so let me give you this scenario then, right? Okay, let's say you dating a girl, right?
Here we go.
You got on 3 days. Let's go. Let's say you go to 3 pretty decent, you know, because you've seen it out there. You can't take me this way, can't take me that way.
Cheesecake.
Yeah, no, we're not going to use that. No. But let's say you go to a couple.
Starbucks.
Let's say
Starbucks. Go to Starbucks, because the date doesn't have to be about money. You go to the park, not spend no money.
Starbucks was on that list, Dave. We can't use Starbucks. It was on that list.
What list? Oh, that's right. Huh? It is on the list. That's right.
It's on that list. So let's say,
okay, how about go to the park? We go to Central Park. We didn't make that Central Park, and we're just gonna walk around Central Park. I mean, they ain't gonna cost no money. That's a date.
Who does that now? Okay, hypothetically speaking. Okay, let's say the first date you took her to the ranch. Second date you take her to Fleming's. Third date, let's say you take her to, what's another one? What's it? Maestro's. Is it Maestro's? Did I say it correctly? Could people, you know,
Mastro's.
Mastro's. Okay, you took it on 3 dates, right? After that third date, she finally, okay, we can be physical. That's not paying for it.
No.
Okay. How about if you give her this offer from the jump? I bet you.
What? Okay. No, Bob. Let me help you with that. You go on those 3 dates. What if you both go Dutch? She pays for hers, and you pay for yours.
When does that happen?
You always got something, bro. You always got something,
really
man.
Happen, Dave.
It's always something.
Dave, you just said Dutch. Dave, that doesn't happen. Dave, you will be viral on one of these.
Okay.
Dave, that doesn't happen.
Okay. Let me put it this way, because this kind of happens a lot. Let's say that, you know what I mean, that she makes the most money and she pays for the first and the second date. Like, you know what? I got it. Because now it's really more about, hey, I don't need you to pay for my dates.
Where does that happen?
Happens a lot. Actually.
I've never. Maybe I'm picking one, but I've never been.
Bob, you know what? You know what I mean? Sometimes you just have a type, right? You know what I mean? You cannot help the vibrations that you give off. You know what I mean? And you meet who you meet because of who you are. You know what I mean? Maybe it's time to see all those words you're saying, only describing the people that you encounter. So in order for you to have a better involvement, you're gonna have to elevate. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to elevate yourself. Because yes,
Dave, you're telling me. Wait, yes, Dave. You're telling me that is common. That will be common for a woman to pick up the tab.
I didn't say common. You see, now you throw. I said it could happen, and it does happen. Now, how common is it? I don't know. It does happen. Don't say it never. It never happens to you. It never happens to you, Bob. Why is that? Why is that, Bob?
Hey, you give me 10 guys random. That ain't happening to them. That ain't happening to them.
C Nice, talk to your boy, man. C Nice know the business. C Nice, tell him it happens. Tell him it happens. See,
it has happened.
It's 2 2 out of 3 right now, Bob. There it is. There's the majority.
But it don't happen a lot. I'll say that.
I'm not saying it does.
Give me a percentage. Give me a percent. Give me a percentage.
Bob, you know what?
Give me a percentage, man. So I can process what you just said. Give me a percentage.
If I had to throw a percentage, now we're talking in today's society.
Yeah, today's
society.
Today's, yes.
I'm gonna say for those who are actually looking to date people on a real, get to know each other level, you know what I mean? I'm gonna say it could be about 30, 35, maybe 40%. I'm gonna say is that point because women have a lot more stability in the work area today than most men.
But women, wouldn't you think women don't mess down?
And the men, you know what I mean, it seem to be dwindling the numbers a bit because of other factors, you know what I mean? So the women's kind of up there by themselves, you know what I mean? So they gotta take
all I'm saying is
they gotta take every chance that they get.
All I'm saying is
Bob, you're a rare commodity right now. You're a single male who's heterosexual, you know what I mean? And
there's
guess
rarity.
what? You are a hot commodity, and I think you're not doing yourself
I appreciate that.
a good service.
I appreciate that, but their money is their money. You hear them all the time say that, and then it's what is it? Hypergamy. When that comes in the picture, what hypergamy is basically, with women, you either got to be on the same level or higher. If they paying for the meals, they're gonna think you lower than them. Women do not mess down.
Could be, and maybe not. Sometimes, like you said, you cannot fault the law of vibration, regardless of however it goes.
No, I'm sure there's rare instances. All I'm saying is that's not normal. That's all I'm saying.
Rare.
That's all. It's rare. It's very rare.
I mean,
it's very rare.
I mean, first you said never.
I would say about 5% of that goes down. I'll say 5%.
And I'll take that because that's progress for you. And I'm going to take that little bit of progress. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm going to call that a victory. You know what I mean? You just reevaluated your beliefs, Bob. You know what I mean? It works just like that.
Okay. All I'm saying is, if you taking her out to 3 steakhouse, you can be like, listen, we can go to these 3 little dates, or I can give you the money. She gonna take that money.
Again, Bob.
3 dates or $900. What you want to do? She gonna take that money.
I am not doubting the people who you date might actually go into that. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think you're probably accurate. You know what I mean? Because the people that you attract are the people that you attract. You know what I mean? If those are the type of people that you attract, you need to reevaluate you. That way you don't attract those types.
I must be doing something wrong if there's women out there to do that. I'm looking in the wrong areas and directions.
That means that your interview with them, you're not asking all those tough questions that would eliminate those up out of your dating square.
2/3 of the time of the dates. How would you feel about that?
Man, that should definitely be a topic. Like, hey man, how do you feel about Dutch? You know what I mean? Because there's no wrong answer, right? They're like, no, I feel as though this, right? You know what I mean?
It depends on the individual, no question.
Hey, if we get to know each other, then and then after a while, they're like, you know what? I think you need to pay. You know what I'm saying? Those are good questions to ask.
Jump in anytime, brother. Jump in. Jump in anytime, man.
You know what I mean? Ask them tough questions.
Yeah.
Look, man, the only way y'all get to know somebody, man, to have y'all questions already pretty much prepared. That way you get to weed out all the ones to know if they're actually qualified to actually be in your space. I wouldn't want anybody that's ill qualified for being in my space. And I would want to know whether or not if they are all about what I would want and what about they would want too.
Of course.
Regardless.
You got to get with the program. No question.
Yeah. The physical stuff, you get a little older, man, that stuff gets played out a bit. You know what I mean? And that's why it's lame and soulless for somebody like me, because he's a little bit more mature. Somebody a little bit less immature, they may not necessarily all of that. Not speaking about you, Bob, because you're a pretty mature man yourself, personally, and I'm here
I
to talk to
appreciate the
you.
cover up, yo. I appreciate making me feel good. I appreciate that, Dave. You're a true friend, Dave. You care about my feelings, Dave. You care about my feelings, Dave. I appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's why, you know what I mean? I'm saying I had to, interpret it in a whole nother level, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, I'll sign up for your class on that one, D.
Yeah,
I would sign up for your class.
Whenever I become one, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. You know what I mean? I like that. I like that.
But me, hook me up, man. I'm trying to embark on something new. You know what I mean? You just kind of spark something. You know what I mean? With that little bit.
I appreciate that, Dave.
I
appreciate that, Dave. You let me get a nice landing, man. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. See anything?
I ain't got nothing for them tramps.
Did the Knicks lose? Did the Knicks lose?
Wax.
Hey, yeah. See how this guy gonna go, man.
Oh, they got beat all wax, huh?
Won 10 out of 11, dude. They rested their players before they played us. That ain't no real game. Hey, they did what they wanted to do. They rested cats.
Okay, all right. Well, we're continuing on. This is Dave just sent me some stuff. We got to be introduced. So this is what, the trifecta to knock it off now? This is the third or fourth one? Is this a trifecta?
We're a team, man.
Yes. Well, look at this one. Dave sent us this one. We have to show this one. All right. We got to show this one.
Put me on. You got to play the music.
I got so much to love God for. Say it again.
Okay, let me stop that. We might get flagged. But it makes that sound like Casey and JoJo. Anyway, might get flagged. But anyway, on this particular Miss Muhammad's post, says, meet the female pastor who sleeps with her members to heal them, claims God anointed her vajayjay, aka feminine fat. Pastor Miss Veronica claims her feminine fat is anointed for healing, fertility in men. I tripped up off of that, but anyway.
Yeah, I kind of cried when I saw that too, man. You know what I mean? The first thing come to mind with that, the you always warn, beware of the wolf in sheep's clothing.
The deacon's a pimp. One of the deacons is a pimp. One of the deacons is a pimp.
Great, yes. Oh,
one of the deacons is a pimp, man.
That too.
If who? I'm just
who
saying.
Believes that? Who believes that? We talked about witches, right?
If she's really doing that, she got to be prepared for financing. That tithe offering is probably great. They give him more than 10%. They're giving more than 10%. What's up?
I said that building fund is too.
But what?
The church has everything it needs and more. There's no issues, you know what I mean? At church, landscaping good, lighting is good, you know what I mean? All the little chandeliers, you know what I mean? Everything's good there, there's no problems, you know what I mean?
Stained glass, everything's good. Stained glass,
everything's filled.
But there is one problem, you know what I mean? There is no women at that church.
They don't have to be.
It might be. She probably need the pastor might need a fluffer. You know what I mean?
And Bob, how ironic is this? You know what I mean? It's like, hey man, you don't have to pay. Is it really paying for it if you give them an offering and then she's providing a service? Is that paying or is it a gift?
That's paying. That's both.
Because it's
charity donation.
It's a charity. It's a tax write-off. A tax write-off.
Who giving it out for free, right? You know the pastor. Hold up, this bucket looks a little light. This little light. We're gonna pass it around again.
Who trying to?
I need more money.
Who can't have babies?
I need more money.
She said, "Who can't have babies? Raise your hand." You know what I mean? And I can help you because she says she's doing it for those who have infertility problems.
She's not doing it for free. It's not for free. That donation plate is circling. But
I mean, it's funny how. So if who can't have no babies, I can help you.
Cass is lying.
I want to know the success rate.
Cass is lying.
Is it up there with
OnlyFans? Say like the OnlyFans parent. Cass is lying.
Is it up there? Is it up there with the IV? Is it up there with the IVF and the infertility?
Man, a caller talking about George just had a baby last week. He all right. George had his 5th baby yesterday. He all right. He talking about God sent him a vision. He sent him a vision, all right.
George,
that you still functioning.
George thought he wasn't functioning for a minute.
It's all a lie. It's all a lie. What they say, the devil is a lie.
Devil lie.
But that is crazy, man. That's wow.
This can't be real. This can't be real.
That's
anything's possible with the name Veronica.
Hit
wait a minute.
Bob.
Whoa.
Bob, you got it. Bob, you got to hit something.
We got to edit that. Yeah. Whoa.
Hit something. I mean, like, I mean, ain't no.
Anything's possible.
He looked at the comment.
Yeah.
Anything's possible.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if they put her in there. I'm trying to see if they put, Wow. Yeah, that is. Oh, wow. Look at my man right there.
I know he like, let's go. So what's the name of her church? It's like the Church of the Latter-day Aints.
Or the Holy Trinity. We got the whole and the Trinity.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Man.
That's crazy, y'all. Yeah, but yeah.
Cool, yeah.
All right. Hey, we man.
And it's Mrs. Veronica, not Miss Veronica, so she's married too.
See, like I said,
it was Mrs.
Anything is possible. Anything is possible.
Leave that one alone. Leave that alone. Leave that alone. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But you know what? This has been a good show, fellas. Good end note. So, without further ado, hey, we went over, but it's okay. It's okay because we got a lot accomplished. Serious topic, got some serious conversation, and that's the only way to go. So, C, give us your handle, man. Where can the people find you, man?
Hey, C Nice on Twitter, C Nice on Instagram. That's where you can find me. Or I keep saying Twitter, it's called X now.
X, that's right. That's right.
I mean, just for the people out there, just so you know, Benny the Butcher. Everybody can't go. It's a clown. Pick that up.
There it is. We're gonna check that out. Benny the Butcher, Griselda. Go ahead, D. What's your handle?
Griselda, a woman's name.
Yeah.
What? Griselda Blanco.
Yeah.
Blanco.
Yeah.
Yo, hit me up on Dave Perk the King, man, on X. Anytime. If you're in need of a life coach, hit me up. I give you a discount.
There it is.
When I started.
There it is. Well, hey, you can check us out at theBsidepodcast.com. Check us out at theBsidepodcast.com. You can also check us out on IG at the B-Side Podcast Q, the B-Side Podcast Q, and on X, formerly Twitter. You can catch us at the B-Side Podcast with the number 2. If you want to check me out, you can always go to IG ARSales2, ARSales2. You can check me out there. Also on. Let me find it. Where's the handle? Where's that? Also on X, formerly Twitter, you can check me out at at Rob_B Sales, at Rob_B Sales. Also, hey, we do have, Alec Roberts gear, whatnot, online. You can also check us out at AlecRoberts.com, AlecRoberts.com on IG. You can check us out at Alec Roberts. Also, don't forget, we are taking donations at thesellersfoundation.com. We are in agreement with Wilberforce University, and please donate. We're giving scholarship money to enrolled students at Wilberforce University. So go to thesellersfoundation.com and hey, donate. Help these kids out. We're there for them. And it should be under the Dr. Lee Sellers Scholarship Fund. So go to Sellers Foundation, check out the Dr. Lee Sellers scholarship, and go from there. But other than that, hey, great show. Thanks again, fellas, for coming out. Participate.
Thanks, Bob. Thanks for having me, man. Appreciate it.
Yes.
Always a pleasure.
All good.
And since we're out of the basketball season, we'll definitely get back to our consistency, once or twice a week.
Season's over with?
Yeah, season's over with, brother. Friday.
This last game Friday.
Yeah, it was this past Friday. So
little day school ran through them.
Oh, dang.
Little day school.
Top to bottom?
All three took L's. All three.
Dang.
Yeah, all three.
Yeah,
all three.
Damn.
Yeah. But anyhow, hey, we out of here. Fellas, stay on because this wasn't live. We recorded it, so just make sure everything's on there. So let's hold off before we log off. But anyway, hey, good job, and we'll see y'all later.
Third.